Now, Batman vs. Captain America is a really popular fight, been debated by fans for decades. But what if we mix it up a little bit? Throw Batman up against Cap's best friend, Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. So who's coming out on top here? Well, let's find out. Now, before we get into the breakdown, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on notifications for more great videos like this one every single week. So yeah, go subscribe. So Bucky Barnes is the Winter Soldier, or at least he used to be, and is a highly trained assassin, one of the best killers in the world, essentially a one-man army. On top of that, like his friend Steve, Bucky Barnes also a super soldier, meaning that he's incredibly strong. And on top of that, got a giant metal arm on him too. He's punched straight through walls, cracked concrete, busted through metal, and sent Cap flying back through elevator doors. Bucky even punched his way out of that little cage that was supposed to have been unbreakable. He sent guys flying backwards with punches and kicks, or just by chucking them out car windows. Top it all off, Winter Soldier is matched up against Falcon, Black Widow, Black Panther, Captain America, even overpowered Iron Man, and pinned him up against a wall. Winter Soldier is ridiculously strong. I mean, like I said, he's a super soldier, he's superhuman. But then there's Batman. He's the Caped Crusader, been protecting Gotham for decades, and is easily one of the most skilled fighters, one of the most dangerous men on the planet. So when it comes to Batman, while he's strong enough to pick up and throw a man of one arm, breaking the floor in the process, throw a man hard enough into a wall in order to break it, bust straight through a similar wall, probably most impressively, he's able to throw a large wooden container of his grapple gun, enough force, knock a man into a wall, possibly even kill him. But look at that bloodstain. He too is able to regularly knock people out just one hit, ragdoll men around. He's even fought against legitimate superhumans before, sending parademons flying backwards with his attacks. He's even sent parademons flying through metal with his kicks, and even overpowered them. And these guys are strong enough to casually rip apart the Batmobile. But all in all, Winter Soldier is still comfortably the stronger one out of the two. So then what about durability? Well, with Batman, Bruce has been able to survive explosions at point blank range. His armor is surprisingly tough. I mean, literally at point blank range. He's been thrown into a wall by a parademon, actually sent through a steel railing too. On top of that, as if that wasn't enough, his suit is completely bulletproof. In fact, Batman's armor has blocked bullets on several occasions, even point-blank bullets pressed up right against his head. That's insanely impressive. But more impressive than that, Batman has taken a backhand from an evil Superman and sent flying backwards, crashed into a car. And yeah, he was injured, but never actually even passed out, which is saying something. I mean, this was a Superman who had just trounced the Justice League and was perfectly willing to kill Batman in that moment. Yet Bruce is able to take the attack and not pass out. On the other hand, with Bucky, boy's taking hits and kicks, even a headbutt or two from guys like Captain America, Black Panther, Black Widow, even taking attacks from Iron Man and Spider-Man. He's been thrown from cars, casually jumped off buildings, taken slams from Cap's shield. Even before Bucky became the Winter Soldier and became a superhuman, he was able to survive that giant fall into the valley. Although he did lose his arm, nearly die in the process. And then finally, we'll go talk about speed, agility, that sort of thing. Winter Soldier is able to block bullets with his arm. Actually done this several times. He's danced and dipped and dodged around Falcon's guns, even went up against Steve, caught a shield, and punched the shield out of the air. As if that wasn't enough, Bucky has even run faster than cars before. Like to see Bruce try and top that. But with Batman, well, he's dodged gunfire before in the past. It's made all the more impressive by the fact he had dodged those shots while he was dangling and hanging from the ceiling. But really his most impressive feats come from Justice League. Batman is able to dodge Parademon blaster shots after they've been fired, even block them with his gauntlets. He's also able to catch a falling Flash. He was still moving at superhuman speed, at least somewhat, considering how we still saw lightning coming off of him. Bruce is also able to use his grappling hook to just speed around the battlefield and kind of just expand the battlefield. He's able to do it super fast, dodging a punch and energy blast from Doomsday. Batman can also just disappear and reappear super fast, disappearing and reappearing in front of Luthor, vanishing behind Gordon, even sneaking around Superman. But all of that being said, obviously, Winter Soldier is physically superior. I mean, Buck is a super soldier. For as impressive as Bruce is, for as strong as he is, fast as he is, tough as he is, Batman is just a human. Winter Soldier is superhuman. That's about all there is to it. But what about their gear, their weapons, and their fighting skill? All that fun stuff. So if Batman, well, the only person we've seen him go up against with an actual name, actual proven skill, was Deadshot. And even then, it looked like Floyd had him dead to rights for a moment, only for his daughter to step in. Now granted, we don't really know how Deadshot's bullets would fare against Batman's bulletproof armor, but still, it's not like the absolute best showing for Bruce. However, that's kind of balanced out by the warehouse scene, because Batman showed a whole lot of skill and technique in that fight. I mean, he was able to take down 25, 30 armed men just 2 minutes. He'll swiftly disarm opponents, use them as human shields, even just send one person flying into the next. And Batman actually showed that he was a particularly technical fighter, as he tended to focus on breaking bones or going for joints and ligaments in order to swiftly put people down for good. Batman also has some pretty nice gear on him, which I mean is kinda obvious. He's Batman. His grappling gun is super fast, even using it to dodge Doomsday, and he's actually going to use it in a fight. He's able to cut a gun in half with his batarangs. He used smoke bombs to sneak up on Superman. Got sticky bombs powerful enough to blow up parademons. Batman also uses these weapons in a fight pretty much all the time. But on the other hand, well, Bucky fought against Black Panther, fought against Captain America, even overpowered Steve several times throughout their fights. He's also packing quite the arsenal too. Pistols, some machine guns, he usually has an assault rifle on him, although that can kind of vary. He's got little grenades, other explosives, and man, Buck knows how to use a blade. It might not be as crazy or as expensive as Batman's arsenal, but Winter Soldier's weapons are definitely going to pack a punch, and they might be enough to take Batman down. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I think Winter Soldier is going to win this fight. Bucky is already stronger, especially with his metal arm. He's tougher, and he's faster than Batman. Probably just as skilled a fighter too. But on top of that, we've already seen that Batman's suit can be pierced with knives. Bullets still stagger him. And Buck was even able to pierce through Iron Man's suit, just his fingers. So yeah, he's definitely going to be injuring Batman. So all that to say, I think Winter Soldier is coming out on top here. Batman's skilled, Batman's tough, but I'm putting my money behind the super soldier assassin. Winter Soldier wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sound off down in the comments down below. Who do you think wins this fight? Batman or Winter Soldier? Also, how excited are you for Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Sign out down below. Also, be sure hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on notifications, join the Fanco Army, and I will see y'all next time.